Hey everybody, it's Dr. Rick dropping in on you. Hope everybody is having a great day to this point. I hope that you're having a great week. I hope things are working out for you. No matter where you're at, no matter how things are going, if you're still breathing, you're still in the fight. Never give up, never give in, never quit, never let go of your vision and your dream. This isn't about a life of ease. This is about a life of reward. And that means that there are going to be some things that you're going to want real badly that you're going to have to really go out there and push and fight for. Be ready to do that. Be ready to stand up. Be ready to live hard for what you want hard. And things will turn out in ways you can't imagine. I can tell you that because I've lived it. I can tell you that because I've observed it in so many people that I've had the pleasure and blessing to meet and be around. And I'm telling you that you're no different than any of them, except that you have to get committed to going out and making something happen. Look, I've been telling you guys for quite some time that we were going to be starting our scaling process, that we were going to be changing. And what I'm excited about is, and I'm sharing now, I didn't share it initially, I just said we were scaling and we were going to be doing some things differently, that prices were going to be changing. But one thing that is happening is I am scaling down on my one-on-one engagements. Number one is simply at a point where I've maxed that out. There's only so much time in a day. There's only so much time in a week, in a year. And that means there's only so many people I can work with. I've took that as far as I can go. It's been a blessing. It's been great. I'm going to continue to do it, but on a significantly smaller scale. So the opportunities to work with me are going to be at a premium. And that means as time goes, the price and the cost to connect with me on a one-on-one basis will obviously go up. But right now, I am making it very accessible. There are 2 different special offers in the box that you can work with me. For those of you who just need a tweak here, tweak there, the Rapid Change Breakthrough Session is in the box. It's half price. For those of you who want to work with me but maybe not ready to go all the way up to the Platinum package, which is 52 weeks, an entire year, there's a 12-week package, the Bronze package. It's almost $1,000 off. That's a chance to work with me in ways that will produce measurable results in unbelievable time frames based off of what you are striving for. And trust me, I'm not settling for anything small. You're not going to come to me and give me small goals. I'm going to push you. I'm going to challenge you. We're going to reach for something. We're not going to reach out of fear. We're going to reach out of ambition, out of trust in our purpose and our passion, and we're going to make things happen. Now, with that being said, let me leave you with this. I have come across every type of person you want, every race, every nationality, almost a lot of nationalities. I've come across people from every socioeconomic background, all the way up to billionaires. I've had the chance to meet people across the board. What I can tell you is every last person has a gift. Nobody is blessed with something that somebody else isn't blessed with. Your gift may not be theirs. Their gift may not be yours. Your situation and your purpose isn't theirs because it's specifically and uniquely yours, but you're gifted for it. And if you're gifted for it, if you have a purpose, if you have an assignment in this world, you have the provision by way of gifting and by way of potential inside of you. Now, the thing is, you just can't fall into it. You're not just going to stroll into it. You're going to have to push your way into it, because the thing that is going to determine the level of your success isn't one variable here, one variable there. It's going to be the impact you have on this world. Yes, it'll show up in your bank account. Yes, it'll show up in the square footage of your home. Yes, it'll show up in the car you drive. If those are the things that you want, but that's not where your impact or the level of your success is going to be measured. It's going to be measured in how many lives you touched, how many lives you changed, how many people you inspired, how many people you empowered, how many people have you touched. And you were meant to do that. You weren't meant to simply survive. You weren't meant to simply exist. You weren't meant to fall into this category, this box, this plague called average. That wasn't meant for you. That's something that came about by way of people avoiding the discomfort that comes with striving for something beyond what is default. You can get decent by default. You can get average by default. You can't get great by default. You don't default your way into greatness. You walk your way into greatness. You commit your way into greatness. You take massive actions to achieve greatness. But greatness is where you write the narrative of your legacy. Greatness is where you set up and you make up in your mind that you are not going to be denied, that you are not going to allow anything in this world to stop you from walking in the truth, in the fullness of your purpose and your potential, and that you are going to live life at the level of your design, that you are not going to fail the designer by coasting through life, by strolling and just barely getting by, just doing enough, going to work. I'm not going to let them fire me, but I ain't doing nothing extra. No, everything you touch, you're going to touch with an expectation of producing excellence. Everything you reach for is going to be reached for with an expectation of excellence. That's how you leave a legacy. That's how you write a narrative that cannot be denied. That's how you touch lives and change lives. And that's why you're here. You're here so that somebody can see you move in ways that is unexpected, that is believed impossible. And they can relate to you and they say, well, if they can do it, I can do it too. Your life is meant to be permission to other people who relate to you to stand up and walk tall. Stop playing small. Stop shrinking back to that corner of comfort. My challenge to you is to step up and do something exceptional. Step up and do something extraordinary. Step up and do something phenomenal. I'm not telling you it's easy. I can tell you that it's not going to be easy. I can tell you for a fact that that's not going to, easy ain't part of the equation. But what I can tell you is if you stand up and you put in the work, if you do the things that you're supposed to, exceptional is a part of the reward. Remarkable is a part of the reward. Greatness is a part of the reward. I can tell you that. So, as I shut this thing down, I'm challenging you to get out of that corner, step out on the field, and give life everything you have, and demand everything it possesses and everything you desire, and be willing to put in the work to have it, and it will come. No, it's not going to happen overnight. This is not a magical, mystical equation. This is not some get-rich-quick phenomenon. This is about putting in the work. This is about being consistent. This is about not giving up. This is about sitting up and saying, you know what? I took a hard one that time, but I'm coming back. The race isn't to the swift. It's not even to the strong. Because, see, there are people who are strong, but they don't have endurance. There are people who are swift, but they don't have endurance. They don't have the lasting, the staying power. This is about the one that says, I'm not going to quit till I finish. I'm not going to quit till I'm done. I'll get tired when I'm done. I'll rest when I'm done. I'll stand back and admire my work when I'm done. That's the challenge. Look, if you want to do something extraordinary, if you want to do something phenomenal, if you want to do something beyond your wildest imagination, look inside of that description box. Find out which one of those two options you want to take to work with me. And I'm going to go ahead and throw a link in for the platinum package, which has gone up from $10.5 to $12.5, but I'm going to go in and throw in a package for $10.5, the old price, just in case somebody wants to go a whole year. But those other two are unbelievable. You're going to get one at $1,000 off the price. That's 12 weeks. Another one is half off. And so there's a way to work with me. One of those are accessible if you really want it. If you really truly want it, it's accessible. nothing worth having is going to be easy or cheap. So stop looking for the cheap route and start taking the route that's going to produce the results. On that note, I'm about to get off here. And I got a lot of other stuff I'm going to be sharing with you about what we're doing. I'm going back to my first love. I'm going back to the stage. I'm going back to live events. I'm going back to that place where it's electric. I cannot wait. I am so hyped. I am so fired up. And I'm going to show you how you can participate no matter where you're at. This is going to be a live event. People are going to actually be there, but we're streaming in people from around the world. This is going to be something spectacular. You want to experience change in the moment? Be there. And it's called Ascension 22. I'm going to tell you about it, but that's a little bit later. It's time for you to do something different. Take action. On that note, I'm out of here. You guys have an unbelievable day.